As of last night, so the 23rd of March, we've been placed on lockdown, which everyone, I think most people really wanted to happen because people weren't taking it seriously. People were still gathering in groups and just going about normal everyday life, while at the same time putting a massive strain on the NHS. So yeah, I've decided to bring the gym to me. I'm really lucky to have a really nice garden to come out and relax in. The weather is so nice, spring's finally here, it's pretty warm, so yeah, I'm just going to try and spend as much time in my garden as possible while all this is going on, to get loads of fresh air, try and get loads of exercise in. Yeah, I just thought I'd film a bit of what I'll be doing over the next couple of weeks. For my workout, there's a really good app. It's called the Nike training app that I use, and you just download it. You basically pick different workouts you want to do, and it tells you exactly what you want to do. It tells you exactly what to do. It times you and everything, and you can watch the videos as well to make sure you're doing things properly. I'm having a little garden picnic, so I've got a little salted caramel munch bar thing, cheese, salad wrap, and my cup of tea. I've just been reading BBC News, and as of today, so it's 25th of March, and as of today, a quarter of the world's population is on lockdown. I can't even comprehend it. That's just crazy amount of people. India has just gone into lockdown. I think it's the whole of India, and it's like 1.3 billion people. I think it's something around them numbers. But can't even. It's so weird. Like, I'd love a bird's eye view on all of this and to look over these cities where usually it's hustle and bustle. There are some live webcams around the world. So there's one at the Colosseum, there's one at they're usually at like big tourist sites, and it's been interesting looking at them. Usually they're full of people, and now there's just like either military or police making sure that everyone's only out for legitimate purposes. It's crazy. It's crazy. And as I've just read as well, Spain's death toll has exceeded China's. China was the first country to have the corona cases and the corona deaths. Yeah, it's crazy. Lockdown day 3. I'm just getting ready to do my garden gym, as I've been doing for the past 3 days. I've got some weights. I don't think I'll be doing them with the plates on because the bar itself is quite heavy, and I'm a little weakling. Yeah, I've been in a bit of a mood, I think, today. Just feeling a little, it's just weird when you wake up in the morning and then you've got this new sense of reality and you're just trying to get used to it, but it's just about keeping as busy as I possibly can. Also, I'm going to give my granddad a quick ring. He's on his own, and I feel really bad for people that are on their own during this time. It must be even more isolating than it feels to people that are on their own. So yes, let's see how he's doing. Hi, Grandad.
Oh, I do. You alright?
Yeah, how are you?
I am.
What are you doing?
Me? I've just done my potatoes and that for my tea.
I'm lucky enough, or maybe unlucky enough, to be in with my mum. This is my mum, and she is a key worker. What do you do?
I work with the elderly with dementia.
And how are you finding this? How are you finding being stuck at home with me and my brother?
I have no words.
Hello!
Hi, Mitch.
You alright?
No, we ran out of tea bags.
What have you had?
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey! I'm making a video thing of this whole thing. So this is my first virtual coffee date. So I thought I'd include you. I did tell you yesterday.
Are you joking?
No.
You are?
Are you going to do the clap, Dad? Oh, I can hear some cheering. Must be nearly, I can hear people. Fireworks. It is now. To get around not being able to go to the zoo, Chester Zoo are doing a live virtual day out at the zoo. Okay, so we're on day 4. Feeling a little bit better about things today. Just waiting for 12 o'clock so I can see the elephants on the Chester Zoo thing. Is my favourite. Look at the little baby.
By human-elephant conflict.
Oh,
So elephants have been around a very long time.
So
They're very
cute.
routine and they pass down paths that they walk through the generations. And unfortunately, as human
okay, so for tea tonight, I'm gonna be making a potato and mushroom curry. It's really, really good. I've made it loads of times. The recipe is from the BBC Good Food website, I think, but I'll link it down below. Just added kind of my own spin on it because it says I only use 1 potato and I've used a whole pack, but every time I've done it, it's come out really well. I'm only using 1 onion though because I did buy 2 from the shop and then the other one was off. So got my potatoes. I've already cut them up and everything because it took me about 45 minutes. I've got some mushrooms, then my onion, vegetable stock, tikka paste and coconut milk. In all honesty, I probably needed 2 of these, but I only had 1 in the cupboard, so oh well, we'll just use what we've got. And I'm just gonna follow what it says. Heat the oil, so I need 1 tablespoon of oil. It does say as well to use aubergine and coriander, but I didn't really like it either, so I suppose that's why I put more potato in as well. Okay, let's get cooking. Been stirring and leaving it for about 20 minutes. It says 5 minutes on the recipe, but I think that's if you just use 1 potato. Obviously I've used loads, so I've left it for a little bit longer, but now it's time to put the mushrooms in. It's smelling good already. So in go the mushrooms. In go the mushrooms. Why is there always one? I'm just going to give that a quick stir and then do the other stuff. Just cooking enough rice for me and my dad. I've probably done a bit too much because I can't cook rice, and my curry is done. Just keep giving it a few stirs. That's all ready. So yeah, you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. You can use any vegetables you like. Yeah, it's so easy. It just takes a little while. Like, I think it says it takes about 20 minutes cooking time on the website, but that takes way longer than that. So yeah, hope you enjoy this recipe. Okay, so here we are on day 5 of lockdown in the UK. The weather's not that great today, so garden gym isn't open. To be honest, I'm feeling a bit late. I've got a bit of a headache, so I'm just going to work out a bit later on in the conservatory or something. I need to be a bit more relaxed with myself, and if I don't get a workout done, it's not the end of the world. Yesterday, our Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, actually tested positive for coronavirus, which is crazy. And in where Birmingham Airport is, they're using a hangar to turn into a mortuary. Fingers crossed, hopefully it won't get to that point, but I'm pretty sure I read that it could hold 12,000 something bodies. It's just, I can't even imagine what that would be like, and I'm just hoping that it's not going to get to that. Today I'm just going to do a bit more Spanish. I'm going to play some more Sims probably. I've been watching this thing called Tiger King on Netflix. Everyone's been raving about it, and it's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life. So definitely check that out if you've not seen it already and you're looking for something to watch. It'll have you hooked, definitely. I've also just watched a really interesting Bill Gates TED Talk from 5 years ago, and he's explaining how we're ready for wars and like nuclear disasters, but we're not ready for things like viruses. So we're not ready for pandemics at all. And he was referencing a lot of the Ebola crisis back in, I think it was like 2015. And yeah, and what we could have learned from that. And clearly I feel like we haven't. I'm just going to do some Spanish for an hour. So this is what Duolingo looks like, and at the moment I am on shopping. So what I do is I just go through and I make some notes in my little notebook. Where's shopping? Here we go. Highlight any questions or like sentences, especially the ones that I think are useful. And then like I just go over the words that I've learned, and do the activities on here. Yeah, and I've just got some like key phrases there. Okay, we're on day 6 of the lockdown, and I'm just about to go for a walk. This is how mad English weather is. So the other day I was wearing flip-flops and a t-shirt and I was in the garden, and today I think they've given snowy showers. So yeah, it's pretty cold. I'm gonna go for a little walk, do a bit of filming. My battery is running a bit low, so hopefully it'll last. Maybe take some photos and stuff. I live quite close to like kind of a naturey place. I'm just gonna get there. I suppose I'm really lucky to have this on my doorstep. I usually never ever come down here. I used to always be down here when I was younger, and sometimes I used to walk this way to school as well, because the school's like that way. Yeah, I forgot how nice it is. Oh my god, just fell on a hole. This is a path that I used to walk home from school every day. I remember there was rumours about some guy living in like this bush sort of thing. Don't know if it was ever true, but I remember walking to and from school, if I was on my own, absolutely shitting myself because I thought this guy was going to come out and get me. Yeah, god, it's been so long since I walked down here. I reckon it's got to have been about 10 years. This is literally on my doorstep and I've not walked this path for about 10 years. It's just a shame there's so much litter down here. I don't even know what that is. I don't know if that's part of a pushchair or like a wheelchair or something. And then there's cans and just rubbish everywhere, which is a shame. There's no good angle. We're on day 7 of lockdown. I think I've sort of just got into the swing of things. I was gonna do some exercise this morning, but I'm not feeling too good. I have stomach ache, so I'm just gonna chill out, I think, for a little bit. I was gonna do some Spanish, but I'm like, I don't feel like it. But I have joined the 21st century and got, oh wow, you can't see it. But basically, I've got this like fire tablet thing that I had quite a while ago. Usually I just use it to download films and stuff on for when I'm travelling, but yeah, I finally joined Kindle, I think, or something on it, I don't know. Downloaded some books. At the moment I'm reading Prison Time by Sean Atwood, I think it is. It's really, really interesting. It's about his time in prison, because I love reading, and I usually go to the library, but obviously the libraries are all closed. So yeah, I was thinking about how I could read books because I don't have a Kindle or anything like that, and I didn't realise that you could get it on there for some reason, even though it's dead obvious. Just gone onto my On This Day on Facebook, and a year ago today I was in Korong Sanlam, I think I don't know how you pronounce it, but I was at that amazing beach on that amazing island, and now I'm here in lockdown, but it's okay.